Girl, you know it's funny how our lips lock. When we used to drive, it used to be to just talk. But now you're my girl, my only one in the whole wide world. Baby, I'll wait for your call at night. You say you're coming over, so I say alright. Now we're kissing in the rain, me telling you that you're insane. When I went away, you were writing letters saying when I come home it'll be better. It's been one hell of a summer. Never thought you'd turn from a friend to a lover. Oh, I swear you make me brand new. And baby, you should know that I love you. So kiss me hard before I go. I like it in the moonlight. I like it when the stars shine, 'cause then I'm not alone. Whoa, then I'm not alone. I like it in the moonlight.
Hi guys, so I'm Destiney, and this is my boyfriend Lewis. We're gonna make a video because we want to, and we have a couple snacks with us, and we're just gonna chill here and then answer some questions that I asked some people to ask us, and some of them were honestly like, questions that I didn't really know the answer to anyways, and he hasn't seen the questions, so he's gonna think of them on the spot. Okay.
All right, let's get started.
Where and how did we meet?
Okay, so we met at school, actually, Southeast. I'm not sure you guys all know where that's at, but it's over in Norwalk. At first, I didn't really think anything of her. I just seen her, a loner in the back of the class. She's always by herself, but I always thought she was cute, but I was just kind of nervous to go up to her and talk to her, so I didn't really, talk to her or anything. And I don't know, one day I think she ended up getting up because they asked her if she wanted that to be her permanent seat, and I guess she didn't want to be alone back there forever.
I was sitting, and there's 3 rows in the classroom, and there's one row over here, one over here, and everybody was on the side rows.
Rows.
Everybody was on the side rows, and I was the only one in the middle row by myself. And I mean, because it was an elective class, and I was the only one in the freshman grade. And everybody else was I didn't have friends in that class. Everybody else was senior, junior, sophomore, everything else except freshman, and I didn't have any friends in there. And I always thought it was weird to start conversations with people in higher grades than me, and it was weird, so I just didn't talk to people. My only friend was a teacher. But then I think I moved because somebody noticed that I was by myself, and then they felt bad for me, and they started talking to me, and then they wanted me to sit next to them. It was this couple, and they wanted me to sit next to them, and then I guess that's when he saw me, because he noticed that I wasn't sitting in the middle by myself anymore, and then that's when he started talking to me.
Over time.
Yeah.
Started buying us some Starbucks. But anyways, yeah, that's how we kind of met.
Yeah, that's how we met and where we met.
Next.
How long have we been dating?
Now that is a tricky question. That one's tricky. Because we've been talking for, before Beast, not shit. But we've been talking since, I guess our freshman year. End of
my freshman year. Because I met him my freshman year, but I didn't really pay attention to him until the end of my freshman year. That's when we started talking, and that's when we were actually flirting, I guess.
She wasn't flirting with me. She was playing with me. She just wanted that free Starbucks. No, but we were talking for probably a year, Maybe for like 2 years, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're talking for like 2 years. So we weren't even dating yet. So we were just talking. So could you believe how hard that was for me, the guy? So we were just talking. And then we went out. What was it? We didn't really have a date, but we kind of went out with friends to Knott's.
We went to the typical high school date to Knott's Berry Farm. Not Scary Farm, actually.
It was the worst.
Let me tell you about this
ever.
day. Let me tell you. So I went with my friends, he went with his friends, and then we met up together. And then we didn't really like hang out before outside of school. So then we got there and we were like, oh my gosh, hey, like, how you doing, blah blah. And then we were like going on rides, we were talking, but then he was shy and he was nervous, and so he wasn't really talking to me all that much. He was talking to his friends. And then we were going through, I don't remember, we were going through like some fog, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. So I was like staying close to him, but not like super close, like, oh my god, like, let me be all up on you. So I was close to him, and then his slick moves, he was like, oh, I got you, don't worry. And I was like, skirt, no, don't put your arm over me. And mind you that was already like 2 years of us talking, and I was still like, bro, get off of me.
Could you imagine how hard that was now?
Oh my god, I'm dead. No, but yeah, we were just, I don't know, I was taking it slow.
Real slow.
And then, I mean, after that, it was still like the same. It was like, alright, we're just friends.
We didn't really go on a date after that for like maybe next year.
Next year?
I think our junior year, that's when we kind of started going out more.
I mean, we started talking a lot because he stopped coming into my high school that we were both going to, and then we were really talking a lot, yeah, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, kind of miss him, he's not here. and yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of when we started.
Oh yeah, we didn't even tell them how long we've been dating. So officially, we've been in a relationship for gonna be 3 years in August.
August
5th. But talking altogether was like 5 years. Like 5 years. Pretty much like all my high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. He's cute.
I'm worth it.
Look at my phone. Best dates we've been on so far.
Whew. Best dates?
Dates.
Okay. I think we have a lot of good dates, but the best date, when we went, when I took you over to the OC fair.
Yeah?
I like that one.
Why?
We had a good day. Good time.
Aww. We most of the time we go on a lot of the same dates. We go eat, into movies, or go do something fun. But the best date was when he gave me my promise ring. And yeah, it was like a typical day. We just went to go eat and then went to a movie. But
we went over to
we went to the Grove. And we went to go watch a movie, and then we went to eat at Cheesecake. Then we went to the movies, and then
after the movies, we went to go walk around for a little bit.
Yeah, everything was already closed because it was really late.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And then we were going back to the car, and he was trying to get me up to the top floor.
But for some reason,
the rooftop. But I was wearing heels, so I didn't want to walk. My feet were killing me.
I had to kind of drag her up.
Yeah.
There. And so once we got to the top, I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, dang, I don't know if I should do this. And so I was kind of nervous. So it kind of took me a while for me to kind of, get the confidence enough to go and get the ring out. Kind of started off. But yeah, that's when I don't want to get into detail and all, but we went up to the top and then I kind of gave her that promise ring.
Detail and all. Well, yeah, that was my favorite day because I got my promise ring. Okay, next. Who is the more jealous type, me or you?
Ooh.
What?
I think,
Why you say it like that?
cause
Cause what?
I don't know.
You loser.
I don't know. I think I kind of.
Yeah?
I mean, you could be jealous at times too.
Yeah, I think it would be you. I think it would be you because I know there's not really nothing to be jealous about that much. But then sometimes I'm just like why is this girl like hitting you up or something like? But I'm not really jealous. I think I'm more like annoyed, but I don't really get jealous, just because I trust him. Why are you more jealous?
I'm not really jealous. It's kind of saying I just don't like guys. Why are guys gonna be hitting you up?
Okay, moving on. Okay, favorite places to eat together.
Ooh, my favorite place would be Cafe Casa Kraut. It's a breakfast place over in Anaheim.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all have to. That's a must. Really good food.
Yeah, I've taken my friends there. They all love it.
It's an affordable price too. Big portions, so that's a good thing right there.
They're reducing the portions. It's like it
Little
was
by
big
little.
at first when we first started going there, but now everything's like getting smaller and smaller. But it's still bomb.
Yeah, it's still like
And I've taken like everybody there. I've taken my family there. I've taken my friends there.
best dish though would be the chorizo eggs. Yeah. And then
Chorizo con papas, yeah, those are bomb.
also the waffle with Nutella.
Nutella
and
waffles are
banana.
bomb.
Yeah, those are really
Yeah, I
good.
recommend. Tell them we sent you. You get a discount. Just kidding.
Alright, what's another one? What's your favorite?
Oh yeah, my favorite place to eat together. Well, yeah, I like that place because that's our spot. We go there all the time.
What about for like dinner?
Dinner, our spot is a Cheesecake Factory. We go there all the time.
It's pretty good.
But mostly like, yeah, that's our spot. Cheesecake Factory and the Cafe Casa Kraut. But my favorite restaurant to eat, like, even when I'm not with him, CPK. That's my favorite restaurant, but he doesn't like it that much. Okay, next. Okay. What was your first impressions of each other?
There you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, we kind of already he kind of already said his first impression on me. But me, my first impression was that he was cute. But he broke out a lot.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just what it was. That was just my first impression. I was like, oh, he's cute, but he's got a lot of pimples. But other than that, I didn't really think too much because I wasn't really looking for a boyfriend, so I wasn't really paying attention to guys, and so I didn't really have that many first impressions. I don't really think too much of people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean. But yeah, that was my first impression.
My friend's impression of her was, I thought she was nice.
Aww.
She was pretty. Yeah, pretty much nice and pretty and. Yeah, I guess-
Did you think I was innocent because I was so chubby?
Yeah, I
Because
did.
I was so chubby, I was all innocent.
Innocent as well. She really
Yeah,
was.
I was really chubby. Okay, what are your pet peeves about each other?
Pet peeves.
About each other.
I mean, it's kind of for every guy, I guess, but she kind of gets moody sometimes.
Oh
not
my
really,
God.
but I mean, I can't really think of anything right now at the moment.
I don't have anything. Pet peeves?
We haven't moved in yet, so we still have things to figure out. So give us some time for that question.
I don't know. You're perfect, babe. Yeah. Pet peeves. I think it's probably the fact that your hair grows fast a lot.
Man.
It's always poking me.
I always shave though, so maybe at least most of the time.
What else?
Okay, her. Okay, so it's not really a big thing, but she doesn't really have that much confidence in herself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she like, I don't know. I always try hyping her up, and then she just somehow finds a way to bring herself down sometimes.
Oh, stop.
So yeah, I try, you know, hyping her up and try to bring up her confidence a little bit.
Why are you? Ugh. You're
What?
why you say that? Why do you have to get all serious for? You jerk.
Yeah, that's probably like the only thing. But I mean, I still love her. Okay, next question.
Next question. Okay, moving on. Okay, what is the hardest thing about being in a relationship?
Maybe, well, at least not right now, but I mean, before was trying to make time for each other. When you barely, get out of high school, you got that adult life, you're always working. So trying to make time.
That's the hardest thing in a relationship? What about now?
Now, we kind of figured it out.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I know in the long run, when we get more busy, it's going to be a little bit harder, but we'll probably be able to handle that at times.
Well, what was one of the hardest things was that when we didn't have cars, I guess, that was kind of hard. Because
No, because I
know, you'd always go over there. I don't know, there's not really that much, nothing hard. Okay, next question. YTF, y'all so cute. I know, we're just meant to be. Duh. When you find your perfect one, you're just meant to be, and you just look cute together. Okay, and the last question. What is your number one relationship advice?
Ooh, okay. Number one relationship advice.
Wait, I want to go first.
Okay.
Because I tell this to all my friends, and I feel like I repeat myself a lot when they ask me like about relationship advice. I think the number one thing is that you should have trust and communication, because without trust, like they're just gonna be asking questions 24/7 about like unnecessary things, and
clinginess. Yeah,
it's gonna be really clingy. That's part of the thing.
Yes.
That trust is like really like one of the big things. And I feel like I'm telling this to my friends all the time. Like if they're asking you, oh, would you do this and would you do that if Lewis did this, I'll be like, no, because I trust him. So first of all, he wouldn't even do that. But I think that's why I'm like going back to like the jealousy part. That's why I'm not that jealous, because I trust him. And communication, obviously, you guys need to talk about it so that he can trust you.
Talk about any issues you guys have, something that you don't like about that person. You gotta talk to them. Man, I could have said it better.
Okay, but you guys say something else.
That's something I agree with. Relationship advice.
Your number one relationship advice.
That's something I also tell my my cousins or friends. Trust and communication as well. It's something I really tell them. And also maybe you gotta give them each other some space. Don't be so clingy, or where you don't let them go out with their friends or things like that, just because everybody needs their space. You guys are not married yet, so you guys still have to live your guys' lives.
Yeah, you can't treat them that they're like that you like own them.
Like if you guys are
like obviously like that's your man and he's gonna like be loyal to you, but you can't treat him like, oh, you can't talk to like any other girl. Like, I mean, I mess around with him, but it's just like I'm just messing around. I know I trust him. And I think that's it. So yeah, those are all the questions.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any more questions,
shoot them through.
Yeah, shoot them through. And I like answering questions. And or I don't know if we'll make another video, but
If you guys think we should, you know, just
comment. And yeah, just say something. Subscribe, something like that. Something like that, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.